Happy Monday. I graduated. Yay! I had the graduating ceremony this weekend. So, yes, I'm 50 and just graduating with my bachelor's, but better late than never, right? I'm really proud of myself that I followed through, and through the pandemic and everything else, it was challenging, but like many others, I'm not the only one that had to do this. But anyway, we made it through. And so one of the things for the Gillette Stadium is they have like restrictions on, you know, the things that you can bring in as far as like your bags and what it is that they allow. And so just to make it easy, I said, you know what, I'm not going to bring anything in, including my phone. So I know that I'm attached to my phone. I know that I've been working on that anyway. But I figured I could do it. And I didn't think because I didn't want to hold the phone and whatnot, but I didn't think like anything of it until when we were in gathering, like having refreshments and stuff before we're actually lining up and doing the ceremony. I think I was the only one without my cell phone. And of course you've got, you know, a lot of 20-something-year-olds, and that's all they know. Like their cell phone is everything, and you know they're taking a lot of selfies, and you know, they're just whatever, posting them on Facebook and hashtag this and all this stuff. And it made me really mindful and aware of like my surroundings and what was going on. And I was really trying to soak it all in and just being the present moment and practice all my mindfulness skills that I talk about on my other videos. And it was challenging. I have to say it was really, really challenging. One of the things that I did also notice is that a lot of them were taking selfies and not really like group photos. A couple of them, they would take selfies like of the two of them and stuff, but there wasn't a lot of like, can you take a picture of us type of stuff, right? Because it was all, I think it was all like, the focus was on them, right? And how they looked. And matter of fact, some of them you would use it as a mirror to fix their hair or whatever. So, you know, I'm not knocking that generation, because I probably would have been doing something similar if I had my phone on me. And actually worse, because I didn't know a lot of people there. I go to school at night, and so you don't really get to know, you don't really get to have that bonding. You don't form those bondings when you're a part-time night student. And so if I had my phone, I probably would have been like on Facebook or texting people, or let's face it, I would have been on Facebook. And so it was an experience for me to just kind of like notice and soak in. And it was extremely hot on Saturday. It reached 90 degrees, I believe. And it was very humid. So we're sitting out there on the football field in the chairs and stuff, you know, with the black cap and gown and whatnot. And it was really, really hot. I could feel the sweat, you know, pouring down my body. And so I did. Again, I practiced a lot of my mindfulness skills. I sat there and I didn't judge. I didn't say this was good or bad or whatever. I just recognized it's hot, and I'm going to be in the moment, right? Because I'm there anyway, right? And so they talk about that with the Buddha talks about, you know, the attachment or the distraction and not being mindful in the moment. We actually incur more pain, more suffering, right? So anyway, I was sitting there and observing and noticing, and I'm looking at the clouds, and I'm listening to the speakers going on and on and on, but I was really just trying to be in the moment. And it got easier as I was sitting there. You know, it wasn't that I wasn't hot, but I wasn't suffering. I didn't feel like oh my God, I'm gonna die, or, you know, when are they gonna just shut up and stop and get on with it? And I wasn't, it was none of that. I was sitting there, I was looking out in the audience. I was trying to see my family, but I was also noticing other family members and what they were doing, and oh, they had different designs on the caps. The graduates did, and so reading some of those, and those were kind of, some of them were, you know, just decorated pretty. Some of them had sayings on it and stuff. So it was just a really, it was a different experience. It was a different experience in the fact that that doesn't usually happen. And I think the reason why it did, or I allowed it to happen, was I didn't bring my cell phone. So it's just a reminder for me, and I'm sure you guys already know this too, but to try to maybe not bring my cell phone with me everywhere. Like, I really don't need it. You know, there are times, of course, we do, but if I have the opportunity to, you know, like, have a celebration or be in something, to be in that moment. You know, I'm going to Pat Benatar, my girl, I love her, in a couple of weeks. And normally, you know, I remember back in the day when we couldn't take pictures, right? They didn't allow that. But they allow cameras and stuff in now. And I usually see her probably every year. I try to go every year to see her when she comes around. Of course, during the pandemic, that wasn't that opportunity. But anyway, and I do kind of like take videos and pictures and stuff like that. And I do try to limit, because I want to be there and enjoy the concert. I think this time, I'm not going to bring my phone. I don't know. That's a really scary thought. But I'm going to try to do that and be in the moment and just really enjoy my experience, right? Let's face it, the pictures don't come out that great anyway. Not from, you know, with my camera, my phone, and, you know, where I'll be. I'm not sure how far back I am. I can't remember, but anyway, we'll see. I am going for the sound check, so I might bring the camera for that now that I'm thinking of it. Anyway, so just being mindful and enjoying the moment, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, because it's happening anyway, right? And actually, I found that it did help with not feeling miserable, right? I was hot, but I wasn't miserable, and I was able to really listen to. We had the some really good speakers. The keynote speaker was fabulous, and so I was able to enjoy that. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you remember to let the people that you love know that you love them. Send them that text, give them a call, give them a great big hug every chance you get. Live your life enthusiastically. If you like my videos, please follow me on Facebook and Instagram, or YouTube. You can hit the subscribe button right there down below. If you want to find out more about me or check out some of the freebies that I have on my website, it's at recoveryenthusiast.com. And until next time, guys, stay blessed. Peace.